Don't you just love those sounds? I know I do, and there are plenty of people like me who enjoy listening to them. That is what we call ASMR. And I'm sure you've heard about ASMR before. You know, it's popped up in your YouTube recommended, you've seen it on the trending page, you've heard about it from your friends, but you've never really taken the time to learn about it or experience it for yourself. Well, today, my friend, all of that is about to change because I'm going to take you on a crash course about ASMR. We're going to learn about what exactly is ASMR, the science behind ASMR, and the rise of ASMR, how it got to its position today. And at the end, I'm going to be doing my own little segment of ASMR. The first topic I'm going to discuss is what is ASMR? ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, and yes, it's quite a mouthful. But psychologist and neuroscientist Nick Davis explains what each of these terms mean.
Autonomous meaning happens to yourself, so it's something that you experience yourself. Sensory because it's purely sensory. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to make a movement to make it happen. And meridian response is a euphemism for orgasm. And I think ASMR has been described as a sort of brain orgasm or head orgasm, and I think that's where the term comes from. People in the ASMR community will be fairly keen to tell you it's not a sexual phenomenon. In fact, it's associated with close personal attention that's not sexual.
ASMR is the term used to describe a calming and pleasurable feeling accompanied with a tingling sensation. The tingling originates in the scalp, down the back of the neck, and into the spine. It stops at the waist and does not go any lower. ASMR is experienced as a response to stimulation, most commonly auditory, but it can be visual as well, such as watching someone mix paint together. That can be a trigger of ASMR. But the most common ones are auditory, such as whispering, page turning, eating sounds, hair drying, folding towels, and so much more. It really does range from a variety of sounds. And my personal favorite is eating sounds. I love watching ASMR mukbangs. I find them incredibly satisfying and relaxing and calming as well. But I know so many people who cannot stand eating sounds, and that just goes to show that every person is different. And so what works for one person might not work for another person. So people just need to do their own research and find out their triggers and find out what works for them. Moving on from that is the science behind ASMR. Now, ASMR is a relatively new phenomenon, and so there aren't many studies done or much research done in the scientific field. However, as it continues to grow, there will be much more information for the future. But from scouring the internet, this is what I've got. ASMR is closely related to something known as flow states, which is another experience. In flow states, athletes and workers experience heightened focus whilst doing tasks. This connects ASMR to artists performing roles in videos, acting in a flow-like and constant state, and that's what triggers them. ASMR is also related to synesthesia. People with synesthesia associate one sensory input with another, i.e., they associate taste to color. This is similar to ASMR because people who experience ASMR have a multi-sensory experience, meaning that one sensation can lead to another. ASMR is also known to have healing and therapeutic qualities and has been suggested for use in dealing with mental health illnesses such as depression, with or without medication. Dr. Judy Ho, clinical psychologist, explains this quality in detail.
And the reason why people think that it helps them is because it tends to promote this relaxation sort of quality. And some people will say they've felt better not only while they're listening to those videos, but up to hours afterwards. 80% of people will say that they increase their mood. However, there's no controlled study, so we don't actually know how it works. I have some clients who swear by this, though, and they kind of use it as an alternative therapeutic technique.
Lastly, I'll talk about the ASMR University, which is an online archive that was created by Craig Richard, a professor of physiology, and is used for research on the topic. He believes that the triggers of ASMR are meant to assist in reproduction and survival. He points out that triggers like whispering and eye gazing bear a strong resemblance to the way humans soothe infants. Now, this could be the case, but it still leaves us with the question of, if ASMR played a role in survival, why does it seem like only certain people can feel it? There are still so many questions surrounding ASMR that haven't been answered. But hopefully, as more research accumulates, we will find the answers that we seek. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the rise of ASMR, because ASMR has blown up so much over the past few years, and it really has become a global phenomenon. So we're going to take a trip back about 10 years to when ASMR was first recognized. The term ASMR was coined in 2010 by a woman named Jennifer Allen. Now, Jennifer would experience this weird tingling sensation that was euphoric and left a sense of gratitude and wholeness. Every few years, she would try to research it, but to no avail, up until 2009, where she stumbled across a discussion with people who experienced the same feeling as her. She was delighted to find out that she wasn't crazy and that people also experienced this feeling. But she still didn't know what to call it. There was no definite name. They would say tingling sensation, feeling good, but it never really stuck. So in February 2010, she sat down, she brainstormed, and she came up with Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR. She debuted her new name by creating a group on Facebook known as the ASMR Group. Members came in large amounts, and soon memberships spanned over 6 continents. Previously, they had been sharing videos of accidental triggers, but they began sharing videos that were made to induce ASMR. These videos consisted of people delivering soft-spoken narration. The first video of its kind was uploaded on YouTube in 2009, titled Whisper One Hello. Unfortunately, this video did not flourish in YouTube's algorithm due to its weak unsearchable title. However, as YouTube updated its search engine, there were a wide range of videos that came up when searching ASMR. These videos were a collective and became a genre of its own. In 2010, during Allen's discovery, there were about 12 ASMR channels. 3 years later, this number more than tripled. Today, ASMR is almost exclusively on YouTube, where creators release 500 videos per day. Today, there are over 13 million ASMR videos and counting. I think it's right to say that ASMR really is a sensation. I mean, the numbers don't lie. ASMR has grown so much, and I hope that it continues to grow in the future and that people continue to invest in it and learn more about it, because you never know, they might really like it. So to end this podcast, I'm going to be doing some ASMR. So I've got some popcorn here that is freshly popped out of the microwave, and it's butter flavored, and I'm just gonna eat it and talk about my day. Okay. My day was kind of boring today. I didn't really do much. I'm really thirsty now, so I'm just going to grab a glass of water. So that was my attempt at ASMR. It wasn't the best, but it's what I'm working with, and we gonna get better. Okay. So as I end this podcast, I just want to say that ASMR is not for everybody. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I found it incredibly strange and weird when I first learned about it. I was like, why are they whispering? Why are you tapping? Like, it was just weird. But I realized I was incredibly close-minded, and I didn't give myself the opportunity to really learn about it and experience it for myself. Because now I really do like it. And I think that if you just keep an open mind, you could really discover something that you enjoy here. But I just want to say thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my podcast.